Concentrations of forces. There are some spots when you are on a right angle when you try to push this. What happens that the force is actually put down to my wrist exactly on this point, which is the junction point.
Yeah.
And this is a concentration of force. So this is where it will break 100% of the time.
Yeah.
So now if you look at this part, you see it right on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There is exactly,
Where it breaks.
So it's
That's exactly where it breaks. Okay.
so what did we do here is, of course, I made it more rigid, and also I used the 3D printing parameters to actually print it in such a way to use the plastic and the surrounding to absorb. So what happens is when I snap here, when I do this, the force is actually not on the junction point, but is actually more in this part.
Okay.
And by doing this, you can produce way more resilience parts.
Okay.
It's good for the case, you know.
Yeah.
They probably thought, okay, we'll make the case out of polycarbonate because it's very rigid. If you you can't break it that easily.
You cannot scratch it also.
But it's not.
No,
less
it's
durable
actually
for
this thing. So this one is called in German Schnapphaken. There is science behind this part, which is
back in the 70s. It's pretty new science. Like us, we studied specifically plastics engineering. When we started with metal and then said, look, but with plastic you have to do it a little differently. So simulating models to see how the flow of the plastic
We also spoke earlier about that this type of plastic that you used here is a certain type out of natural materials. Big moment.
Yeah, but you could use just a square hood, but it looks just weird. And people were like a square hood, you know. And this was just purely a design decision or.
Wow, läuft wieder. Cool. Excellent. Thank you.
Shall we rewind as well?
Yeah, let's try the
I
rewind.
guess there are boxes available.
Cool. Now you can hear it. It works again. Thanks to these guys. Ausgeknipst. Really check that out. They really have unbelievable things. So we're going to report about that. I think Poras, you have to say something?
That's right. I can't wait to tell you all about the experience and all the magical things they do here. It's well beyond repair. It is making your old camera back into a powerhouse.
Yeah, exactly. Like here, powerhouse.
There you go.